Hello and welcome to my Ever Messy Art Studio. My name is Keeks and today we're going to be working on the Northern Emerald-Toucanet, and I'm going to try and do it for not only for Bird Fest, but I'm also going to try and make a collage out of it. So I'm going to show you every step of the way. On the screen I'm going to pop up some pictures of what this toucan looks like, and then we're going to get started. So hopefully I'll see you there. I do have somewhat of a roadmap for us to follow. So this is not the best drawing that I've ever seen in my life, but it's just literally showing me where the colors need to go, and this way I understand what all is needed for it. So as you can see, I already have a bit of a background started. I took some embossed papers and then I just simply rubbed them with Neocolors and then put water on top of them, and it gave me this kind of light color that I hope will look like a sky. That was just one of my ideas. Now, if I would have thought this out better, I should have drawn my kind of planning page upside down. That way I would have been able to perk it up like this. So I'll keep that in mind for next time. And this time as I do the process, I'm gonna make sure that I'm in focus, or that I'm actually in the frame, because I did notice in my last video, I missed the frame a lot on accident. So I'm sorry about that, but I will make sure I do better and enjoy as I make some painty papers to prepare to make this bird. Okay, so we're pretty much dry now. So I'm gonna add some textures. I think in some of these blues, I'm just gonna add some white Neocolor, because I think that would be fun. Just to give it a little bit of pizzazz. I'm gonna put it all in one direction on this one, because I think this is a feather. And then this is a feather too. For these feathers, I think I'm gonna use splatter for that. So let's do, let's see here. Do a bucket of stars. This is just water and gesso mixed together. And then we want a floppy brush. Dip her in there and go boop. Just gives it a little bit of extra something something. And then maybe for fun, kind of like we did before, we can use our hoo-hoo stick. Wow, that is not the amount of hoo-hoo I wanted in that. Okay, so we're gonna clean that up a little bit, and that kind of gives us a texture too, I'm noticing. And let's try that again with just some circles. Want them to be kind of chunky. And then I'm gonna re-put my stars on there because it didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. There we go. Now this is for a beak, so I'm not gonna do anything to that yet until I get the beak put together. This is part of a beak. These are feathers over here. So for those, maybe a different color, nail color would be good. So maybe I have a giant thing of neo colors here. I have this color, which might be a little similar, so I'll get a dark one out too. And we can fiddle around with that. Yeah, because you can't even really see that, but it'll be a texture up close. Like maybe on this one I'll do some lines both ways, so it's kind of cross-hatched. Let's see what happens when we add this darker green where you can actually see stuff. There we go, that just gives a little something something. And then we have over here these browns for wood. So I'm gonna take a darker brown. And just kind of scribble the top. That's not dark enough. Let's do, maybe a lighter brown would be okay. I'm just gonna keep scribbling in, just to give it some other colors and other textures. It's pretty similar to what we've got in there already. I know I have a darker brown in here somewhere. Just seeing it, because I always just kind of mix my colors together. This is the color I just added to it. I could try one lighter brown like that. Let's see if I have like a dark brown. I have this kind of greenish gray, which might be interesting. Because there is some lichen on it. I'm just gonna scribble this one. Make it stand out a little bit better. I'm just going to scribble it kind of at random. There we go. And then I think those are fine the way they are. Now for the reds, I didn't paint the reds on camera because I already have reds. I have these reds here, and I have these here. Now I did do a red test because I think I'm going to use this page for feathers because I really like what these look like here. And then for the cere of the bird, which is the part of the bird that it comes over its nose, there's almost like a pinkish red, and I think I'm going to use this for that. So I think that should look good. And then our other colors that we've got are greens. So I've got these here. Got lots of different colors for lichen, different things like that. Let's see here. So let's use some of those. Maybe we could do a brilliant green on this one. Just real simple like that. We can also, you know, if we wanted to, we could splatter again, but with like different greens. But I kind of want to see how these look like with just their textured form. So I don't really want to go too crazy with that. Maybe on these we'll do some scribbles, because that's supposed to be like lichen. Do a lighter color in there too. And then anything else I can always add afterwards with either more neocolors or with colored pencils. So I just want to kind of take it in pace. And now we're ready to cut out our sections. So I've ran into a problem here. I'm going to explain what my problem is. I have not left enough room for the bottom part of the body, so there's no tail or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work with what I've got. I think I'm just going to make it, maybe this is just the top of the bird and the rest of the bird is off the page or something, but I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks better than I thought it was going to. So I'm pleased by it. So I'm just going to add some more details and see what happens. Okay, so I think that this is all I'm gonna do to it. Like I said, this is only my second, well now third collage like this. So I think this looks pretty cool. Now obviously, you know, with more practice I'll be able to get more detailed, but I'm very happy with how this looks so far. Well, how it looks, because I'm not gonna add the tail. I thought about maybe making a tail that I could then fold over, but I don't think that'll work. And I wasn't able to put the wood piece in. I just thought that the wood looked too garish. The color doesn't go right with it. So rather than muck this up and call it a failure, I'm gonna say this is a good learning experience, number one. I need to figure out a way that I can control the size of the paper. So what I'm thinking is maybe using tracing paper. That might work. I don't know where my tracing paper is, otherwise I probably would have used it for this project. But number two, you know, this isn't bad. Like, I think I can definitely do more things like this. So I'm really excited to continue trying to do collage like this. Well, if you stuck with me this long, thank you so much. If you're a subscriber, hello, thank you. And I hope that everybody can like, comment, or share my video if you could. And I hope everybody has a great day.
300 now.
300 floors, all right. You want to say bye to them?
Bye, bye.
All right, guys, bye. See you next time.